Welcome to the Props at Play series. My name is Raquel Jordan, and this series was inspired by many years of studying really wonderful teachers who taught me innovative ways to use the props. The props I'm going to be using today are Manduka, bolster, you just need one, and 3 blocks. I personally love the Manduka blocks because there's really nice firmness and stability to them, and the ones I'm using, the foam blocks, are still a little soft in texture on the surface, so that when I lay my forehead down on one or my chest down on one, they don't feel abrasive, which is really important for the body to know, because all of this is information that's being sent back to your body. So, without further ado, I want you to notice that I'm taking the length of the bolster and I'm bringing it perpendicular to the length of your mat so that it really goes wide and flush with the edges of your mat. And I'm going to sit on this bolster in this version of Pigeon Pose. I love it because for those of you who have really tight hips and find this almost impossible to get into, this makes it more accessible for you. So I'm going to have you sit on your bolster, have your feet forward, and then you're going to swing your left leg around. We'll start with the right hip. Swinging the left leg around, you're going to bring your right shin kind of parallel to the front edge of the bolster, and then you're going to take one block underneath the left hand, one block underneath the right hand, and then you're going to take the third block, is going to go in the lowest setting, and this is going to eventually be, for some of you, where you end up with the sternum top of the chest line on the block. So I'll take my hands on both of the tall blocks. I'm going to push down a little bit so I can lift my hips and try to square my frontal hip bones to the front edge of the bolster, of the mat. And then we'll slowly start to sink in the hips a little bit here. Maybe take a breath, let the body know where we're going. And I like to take this step by step. So what's nice about the blocks is that you really can literally take it to whatever level you need. I'm going to come down onto my forearms with the middle block underneath me. You can stack this block on top of the middle block if this is too low for you. And then we're just going to take a couple of breaths to try to soften the hips, soften the shoulders, soften the neck. Focus on deepening the breath and start to visualize the breath moving into the back body. So between the shoulder blades on the inhale, and then try to soften a little bit as you exhale. And you'll leave the breath all the way down to the lower back and into the hip. And then gently exhale. You are welcome to stay here in this posture, this level. If you want to go in further, now we're going to come down onto sternum to the top of the block. So here we're going to come down, and I'm going to take these blocks that are underneath my hands on the highest setting to the medium height. And they're actually going to go right underneath my armpit. I'm going to bring them kind of at a diagonal here, kind of armpits, front of the shoulders for support. And then I can extend my arms out wide. My chest is resting on the third block in the middle. And then my forehead comes all the way to the floor. And then from here, you can let your body get heavy. You can massage your forehead on the mat, gently rocking over the right eyebrow. And rocking over to the left eyebrow. And starting to explore the inner dimensions of your body through mind-breath connection. You continue to
soften the body on the inhale, breathing into the back. And as you exhale, try to let some lingering tension go, body dropping into the floor. And you can stay here for as long as you'd like. And when you're ready to come out, you want to bring your attention to the feet and to the hips. And then you're going to bend your elbows, bring your hands right underneath you so that you can gently press yourself back up. And then we'll do one more variation while we're here in this pigeon pose, a little twist. I'm going to have you take your block that was underneath the right hand, and you can take it to the highest setting, you can take it to a medium setting, or the lowest setting even. All of this is an option, which is again why I love using prompts. Because each level gives you some different area to bring attention to. Just switching the angle slightly can literally take the action or the hot spot in the area of the body up or down. Then bring elbow to the block, open your palm, and you're going to create a fist. And then as you inhale, lift a little and lengthen, and as you exhale, you're going to gently drive the fist down into the palm. This will create some leverage as you push down and try to lift a little out of your hips. And you're going to start to turn your rib cage to the left. We'll do that one more time. Inhaling, lengthen. And then exhale, turn and open to the left. You'll look to the floor. And then to exhale, releasing it down, you're going to bring your left hand to the mat, then your right hand to the mat and come back to the start position. That was called an open twist. You can also do this closed twist other way, left elbow down, palm facing up. Create a fist now with the right hand. You're going to bring the fist to the hand. Take a deep breath in, lift out of the hips, and then push down and gently begin to turn the rib cage. Now, ooh, I felt a pop there to the right. And then inhale, lengthen, and then again, turn. These twists are so essential, so important, not only for pain management, but also for well-being. You'll look to the floor, bring the right hand down, left hand down. You'll come back up to come out of this hip opener. Just going to lean over to the right hip, swing your left foot around. You're back to the start position. Feel free to do a cat-cow seated. Before you go on to the other side, the left shin forward, right leg back. So that is your breakdown of pigeon pose using a bolster and 3 blocks. I hope you enjoyed this.